Hello, everybody, and welcome to our second game.
My liege, I'm here to serve.
My team is blue. We've got Zantakor on the black team, and we've got Matthias on the brown team. Here's Matthias on his brown. And that's going to be an advantage here. London, very brown map. He's going to be able to be sneaky, stealthy.
You are under attack.
Do I see his units? Yeah, we good. Great, we got ourselves a game. As long as I can also see Zantakor. Where are his units? See his towers. There we go. We can see both of their units. So we did see Matthias taking the first game in very short order. Zantakor, perhaps learning something. Producing just this one archer and then sending in 6 spearmen. Trying to take this tower from one of these neutral armies.
You are under attack.
I am under attack, but that is A-okay. Now again, we're into turn 2. You see both players, even income. So they're both going to be able to continue buffing up their income. We see these archers able to outrange a tower, and it's just so annoying. If you're in a position like this, this isn't Matthias, but when someone's doing this to you and you've just got that one unit there and you're looking at your income and you're saying, I really can't spare a couple units to go in and zone that guy out, it can just be very, very discouraging. And now we've got Matthias taking this southern position here. He's got 10 income, and it just ticked over into turn 3. So hopefully he got that advantage before it turned to turn 3. Down here in this southeast corner, we've got that one lonely green tower. I don't know if that counts as its own region, or maybe that's part of Bromley here. We need all 3 of these. Looks like it. And this is also a very defensible position. So if someone can get in here, get these units in the back, you can fire archers off of this bridge, up here on the wall. This is an incredibly fortified position. So here's hoping that they are aware of that. And now we do see Zantakor placing his units, heading through Kaling here. Ealing? Kaling? Can't tell. I think that's Ealing. Matthias staying down here in the south, and this is the strategy that we saw him doing as well, as he splits his forces. He's got a lot of units up here in the north, a lot of units down here in the south, or I suppose just the towers. Doesn't take very many units to get that income. He's got about 10 soldiers here, and we may see this clash. He may try to take Harrow and then move south, move through Brent to force Zantakor out, and he's a little more spread out. He's got one archer here. He's got a couple of spearmen hanging out. He's got a couple of soldiers here and there. But now we do see him trying to... This is wise, I think. This one brown tower for Matthias can give him a big advantage if he can use all of his income and start cranking his units out of this. Now, closing in on turn 5, we see Matthias with a slight gold advantage. Zantakor, though, continuing to push against that. And the question is, where is Matthias going to focus his efforts? He's staying in the south and in the north, almost twice the income of Zantakor. Zantakor really needs to finish out these regions. He's got this. Looks like he's in okay shape. Now he's up to 13. But again, he needs to be aware of these couple of towers here, and this is exactly what I expect from Matthias. He's going to mass up his forces here in the middle because he's got the towers to produce them. And now he's going to be able to attack from the north with this force. He's going to be able to attack from the east. Maybe he's going to wrap these guys around even farther, attack from the south.
You are under attack.
And then he's got these units here pushing up as well. I'm accidentally killing some of his units, but here we go. Zantakor pushing in. This is an amazing choke point for Matthias. He's got this archer in the tower, pushing these guys out, and he's only got spearmen. He can't do much to push up here. Now, Matthias has this opportunity where he can start to push west and try to keep Zantakor on the back foot here, but it looks like Zantakor instead going to go to the north, try to take this tower out. But he's getting himself sandwiched here. He's going to have these units that are going to be able to take the tower back, even if he kills this unit here. So looks like Zontacore, oh man, this is going to be a really close fight. We see a lot of these spearmen going both ways, but we do see Matthias starting to rebuild these forces, trying to hold this tower. It seems like this is important to his strategy. He's even bringing units in from the east, he's bringing units in from the west, and he's producing. Zontacore's still pushing up from the south, bringing in cavalry even. This is going to be a big fight, and I think that whoever wins this is going to have themselves a healthy, strong foot going forward. We see 24 gold for Matthias. Zontacore now being forced to pull back. Wow, this is going to be a really costly engagement. It seems like he just wants to get something. I don't think this is the right play for Zontacore. He just needs to pull back. He's got to cut his losses because he's in a position where, since Matthias is making more gold, he needs to do something with his micro and with his tactics in order to turn this. This choke point at the bottom of the stairs can be really helpful, especially considering he's got these towers that are going to be able to lay in the arrows. And also, we need to keep an eye on these outer expansions for Matthias. Again, this Brown, it's very hard to watch, very sneaky. He's got a big force here. Zontacore, not sure what he's going to try to do, but we did just see as I clicked away, we saw these forces starting to move in. Heading south into Brent. This is going to be an easy... Wow, and he's even splitting his units, sending some west and some east. This is the micro that's going to win games, folks. This is what's going to be really strong for him. He's able to split his attention, send some units over here, some units over there, and we're going to see Zontacore's regions dropping. Matthias, no mercy. Zontacore trying to push eastward. No, not even. Matthias pushing in from the east as well, moving from Chelsea into Fulham. But we do see Zontacore trying to wrap around. I think this is the right play for him because there's a lot of untapped regions here. He can continue to move around and continue to claim regions, continue to get gold. And Matthias is showing that he seems to have the better fundamentals. But I think Zontacore has that unpredictability. That move where he moved through, what's this region called? Moved out of Brent into Harrow. That fight, man, that was just on a razor's edge. That could have gone either way. Whatever he's doing, though, he's got to do it quick because we see these forces building up outside of Hackney and Haringey. He's going to want to get these other towers, these other regions. He's losing his foothold in the west. And this is just not what you want to see. If you're Zontacore, you do not want to lose this because this is the only way that he's going to be able to break into the back lines. Otherwise, he's got to move all the way down here. He's got to move either through Sutton. He can come through Merton. Or he can go through Wandsworth if he wants to move in the south. Once this tower goes down, it looks like it will. There it is. Zontacore does take a couple towers in the far east. He's got a couple of outposts here. He can try to produce some archers and snipe from up here on the high ground. Again, 2 regions for Zontacore. Matthias with 1541 income. To the 9 of Zontacore. I really think it just came down to that one fight up here by this north tower. Zontacore just invested so much by even bringing in the cavalry, quite literally, starting to build up a couple archers. It seems like he's got some sort of strategy. He's got a plan in mind. Got something that he wants to do. Matthias starting to move in. Moving into Hackney, building a lot of soldiers out of Haringey. Are these the soldiers? He's using a different skin, so I'm not 100% sure. I believe these are just regular soldiers. Or spearmen, excuse me. Swordsmen, perhaps. Taking just all the regions from Zontacore. He has no regions at all. Tough break for Zontacore. But again, he's down, he's not out. He's got a couple of really well-fortified positions. And again, if he can recognize down here, this area in Bromley, how well that's fortified, and I imagine he would know because he made the frickin' game. But if he can realize that, he can fall back there and start massing archers and put himself in a pretty okay position. Again, with Matthias building primarily soldiers, the archers are going to be really strong. Very good option. And again, the march to Bromley is not far for him. He can start producing units here. He's got a few archers. All he's got to do is get through this one tower in Greenwich. He's got to move through. He doesn't even need to take Bexley or Lewisham. He can continue heading south and just go straight into Bromley. Not in good shape. If he can build a few more archers. And again, he's getting 10 income. He's got 2 regions. So that's A-okay. Look at all these units. For Matthias, though, he's got a handful of soldiers here. Sorry, spearmen. Man, oh man. Matthias. Just merciless. Both of these games making a very strong showing. And now moving into Redbridge as if he needs the income. He's making almost 6 times what Zontacor's making. Again, Zontacor, buddy, I want to see you move to the south.
You are under attack.
I want to see you get in here and take Bromley. I want to see you mass archers. He's got the archers, so maybe he's got this strategy in mind. He's pushing west. He's going to try to take Greenwich, give himself a 3rd region. That's going to put his income up to 13, I believe. 14. Not only 14 income, but also gets that very valuable banner. Produce extra units. He is moving south. And wow, looks like there's a little sneaky passage there. Can sneak through those buildings. Who knew? Apparently he did. But again, it may be too little too late. He's just not in good shape. He's not in a good position. Matthias may very well be playing with him. Playing with his food. Continuing to just push. He's just taking every tower he can. And this is the right decision for Matthias. There's no pressure on him to end this game quickly. He has the advantage. He's making so much more gold. And he's in a position where he can just slowly take these other towers. He doesn't need to really end the game. There's the pressure, the onus is on Zontacor to push back. That is one of the lessons my favorite commentator Day 9 taught me. Is when you're winning, you don't need to end the game. So many people are so thirsty to just end the game immediately. Really, when you've got the advantage, you just slow roll. Clearly, whatever you're doing is working. There's no need to change it and go overly aggressive. He's moving 1 unit in. Come on. Move all the way south. No, not Bexley. Bexley is not the winning play. Bromley, sir. Bromley is the winning play. Look at this. That'll do it. Matthias takes it with his 27 regions. Matthias winning this show match between devs. Proving that he has the superior tactics, at least today. Who knows what will happen next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for participating. And we will hopefully see you guys on Saturday for the tournament. Remember, $50 prize for first place, $25 prize for second place. I have been Binary Brandon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure you go out and you buy yourself a copy of King of the World.